I have my job and I'm grateful for it. But I think isn't that the goal, is to sort of have your own, like I grew up in a part of New Jersey where everybody had a job, but everybody had a side hustle too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You sold makeup, you made dresses, you cut lawns, you fixed cars.
Sold drugs, yeah.
I didn't hang out with that element, but yeah.
But I'm sure it was going on, and they were making good money. That's a side hustle
for some folks. I'm too nervous. Even if I wanted to, I don't think I could be like, hey, dude, have like a briefcase with, some weed in it or however it works. I don't know. I couldn't do it, man. I just don't have the nerve for it,
Yeah.
Again, no offense to all the drug dealers out there. I'm just
right. No offense, not at all.
Do you? This is not my cup of tea.
Hey, everybody. This is Carlos and Sandy Lee, and you're listening to the Off Your Flosser podcast. We're here to rock your world.
Thanks for listening, everybody. And go floss yourselves.
Thanks, everybody. Now go floss yourself. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's Sandy Lee here. Carlos is right over there. I can see you, man.
What's up? Episode 22.
Yeah.
Of OYF. Off Your Flosser. Dude, that's crazy. 22.
Yep.
This thing's, it's a thing now, right?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, we're going on almost half a year.
Yeah,
that's pretty big, right?
Yeah, we've been doing one a week, man. So this is pretty cool. I've never been this consistent with anything in my life.
Right. You just needed a sidekick to keep you on track.
Keep
maybe.
Me accountable.
Yes. So, yeah, it's March 18th, the day after St. Patty's Day. Did you drink some green beers?
Top of the morning. No, I'm not a big drinker, man.
Oh, I didn't have any either.
And I was going to lie and say I had some green tea, but it didn't feel real to me. So
green tea can be brown anyway, so John drinks it a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything green. I did have a green smoothie, but that doesn't count.
Oh, sure it does. Why not? Yeah, it's green.
It's gross.
We went on a hike, but everything was brown because it's not spring yet.
Still wintertime. The Hinman Dental meeting is in town in Atlanta this week.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's asking if I was going to be there, and I'm like, no, not this year. I went one year, like 2 years ago maybe. Mm-hmm. It was a big show, really big show.
It's huge. The place where they hold it as the Georgia World Congress Center, and they usually have the car show around the same time, or like a week before or after around the same time.
Right.
There's a lot of walking. There's a guy selling praline pecans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for like $19 a bag or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
It's the biggest hustle in the world, dude. Yeah, no, but it's fun. You get to see and people you haven't seen in a while, and so I'm going. Yeah, I'm going Friday.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I'm working at the club this weekend too, so I can't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be busy.
Yeah.
Really busy.
Yeah.
That's how you like it, right?
Yeah, some days, like some weekends, like this weekend, I did nothing, very little, and then just home work, office stuff. Yeah, and then next weekend I'll be out in these streets. Telling jokes,
in the streets,
You know.
Hey, we need to finish this Battleship.
Yeah, because I'm done.
I need to just win and be done with it, man.
Or lose, either way.
And then we get to move on to the Rubik's Cube. That's next. That'll be fun.
I think it's my turn though.
Yeah, probably.
Because you went twice last week.
Yeah, I'm gonna write them down this time because I have a bad memory. So
yeah, I had to listen to the podcast and edit. And that's how I got them. Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so it's either I'm going to go with F1, C5, C9.
Okay. F1. Oh, hit. F1, C5. That's a miss. And C9 is a miss. Now, that's the hard thing about calling out three at the same time. Because you caught me on that first one, but not on the others. So.
That's all I needed to hear, though.
I know.
All right,
You're gonna
what you
kick
got?
my little butt. Let's go with what you got. A8C8 F4.
Miss.
Son of a poop. Man, your little twofer's hanging out, hiding.
Bro, you don't even know.
Bro.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm marking my misses. All right, go ahead.
F2, E1, G1.
Okay. F2 is a miss. E1 is a hit. G1 is a miss. And it's a 4 first, so you got 2 on me. And you pretty much know where it is. So, let's go with J7, H5, F8. What? Nothing?
Nah, son. That little 2-piece is hard to hit.
I know. You just happened to come across mine a while back. H5.
All right. This is it, folks. I think I'm gonna take you out, son.
Damn it.
I gotta do it just for our sanity and our friendship, okay?
All right.
You ready?
All right. Yep.
I'm
Make it happen, man.
I almost feel bad. I'm gonna go.
No, just do it. Just
G1,
do it. I got my eyes
H1,
closed.
I1.
You already said G1.
Did I?
Yeah, and it was a miss.
Did I say G1?
Yeah,
I did say G1. Well,
yeah.
Shit. What?
You said last time. You said G1, E1, and something 2.
Okay.
F2.
Okay. And so G1 was a miss.
Yeah. Dun-dun.
Oh,
Dun-dun.
so you get one more shot.
Dun-dun. 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 Wait, are you gonna use those?
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but that's my fault for not
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
know?
putting my red ones back then.
Okay.
Here, I thought the sharks were coming to get me. My little men and life preservers. All right, let's
I guess you get one reprieve.
Right, yeah, this ain't gonna last long, but H8I8 J10.
Miss hit.
Oh my! Now tell me what I said again.
Mm-mm.
H8 H8I8 and then J10.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still not gonna win because I got 2. Unless I accidentally. Oh wait. No, I could win the next round but I mean you're gonna win, so yeah, go ahead.
C1, D1.
You sunk my destroyer. Hit, and the crowd goes wild. Carlos.
It's a little anticlimactic, dude. I gotta be honest with you.
Well, we'll have to play it up on Instagram then, because our game's over now.
Yeah.
Good job, Carlos.
Right.
Yay.
Yeah, dude. I thought you were going to get
Carlos.
me.
Oh, it's so freaking close.
Oh, when you said J10,
Damn.
I was like, oh. I was tucked in that little corner, not J9 and 10.
Right? Oh, you suck. All right, now I'm going to put my little pegs back in here. Now I can put this away. It's been sitting on my desk for 4 weeks now? 5 weeks? Probably longer than that. All right, game's over, folks. Go home.
Yeah, nothing to see. Move along.
Move along. Oh, now that's over. Ah.
All right.
So, the other thing that we didn't do is we talked about the prize pack for a while, and then we got a bunch of entries, but we haven't done much with it. And part of that is because my t-shirt guy, Andy RDH, he's been busy. So I'm going to try to get that t-shirt done.
Yeah.
Maybe like a pop socket or koozie. We'll get you a nice little prize pack together. And then we might also make some t-shirts available if people want to purchase those. And once we get them done, Carlos and I will be sporting our t-shirts. Post some pictures with some links of where to order and stuff like that. So that'll be coming up soon.
Right.
And
just to be clear, the t-shirt thing, it's not for us to make money.
Right.
But
yeah.
Sandy and I do spend the hosting and all that. So
yeah,
buying Battleship games and Rubik's
cubes and all for business, people.
Yeah.
Just business.
My boss, he goes, so you really have a travel size Battleship thing? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, how small are the pegs? I'm like, really small, dude. And he goes,
stinky.
I go, I'll bring it in when we're done. He's like, all right. So
oh, Lord.
He's going to be like, all right, dude, how in the world did you get, how? Dexterity. I'm a hygienist.
Right.
That's how.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Hygiene career came to a pinnacle right here.
You know?
When you had to use your big fingers to get the little pegs.
Yeah.
Right?
It's almost ridiculous how.
Well, it's probably for kids.
Yeah.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but it's probably for kids.
Yeah, this is for little dainty-fingered people.
Yeah, in the back seat of a car, and as soon as they hit a bump, all the pieces go flying, and then they're all crying because they can't play Battleship anymore.
You know, they clicked in pretty good, though, I thought.
Oh, maybe that's... Yeah, these don't. These are kind of like you just tug on them and they're out.
These, you got to wedge them in there pretty good. Yes.
Well, so now that that's over and Carlos is the champion, and like I said, that prize pack thing, like Carlos was saying, we don't make, we're not trying to like, make money off of this stuff, but we do want you to get some cool prizes, and in order to do that, it does take some money, and then, we keep the podcast going so you guys can enjoy all 4 of you. I think maybe we have 4 listeners now. Keep you all entertained and that sort of thing. So
that's all.
Yeah, that's all.
My mom, my
yeah,
my Uncle Ralph, one of your dogs, and John. Poor John has to listen to this nonsense.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I think more people listen than let us know. And
oh yeah,
if you want to support or I think people want to call, but they think we're going to make fun of them, and that's very smart because we probably will.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So that's a very smart and astute way of thinking. But yeah, you can call and leave a message, and then we can just make fun of your message, and you don't even have to say your name, just or ask a silly question.
Totally anonymous.
Where would you call? Wow, wow, listeners, that is an amazing question. You can call 256-743-5677.
Yes.
The OYF hotline.
Yeah, or like the trendy thing is yes, girl.
I don't think I've ever said that.
I just saw it. You've never said that? Oh my god! I was listening to one of my morning shows, and did you see the article or whatever that MIT did this study, and it was about hipsters and how basically they try not to conform, but by doing that they are super trendy and they're conforming with each other and they all look alike.
Like, what's the look? The beard.
So it's the beard, the beanie type cap,
skinny jeans.
Yeah. That kind of thing.
And the flannel shirt.
So anyway, so MIT did the study, and when they published it on like social media, they used a photo of a hipster, and I'm air quoting that hipster. They're just doing their studies, and then some guy emails them and says, "How dare you? Blah blah blah. This is not true. This is And he basically just goes off on him and da-da-da. And then he ends it with basically saying he was very offended. Ugh. And then he goes, and you've used my picture for your article without my knowledge and without my consent. So MIT was like, oh, crap, did we use some guy's photo that we didn't have permission to? So anyway, MIT gets with because it was like a modeling agency that did the photos. Sure. And it was a stock photo off. So they go through
that he thought he looked exactly like.
No, it was him. That's what he was claiming. He's no. That's me.
But he looked like the guy, but was he the model or he wasn't the model?
No, so that's the thing. Like MIT, and then they hunt down the modeling agency, and they hunt down who this model was. And it wasn't even the same person.
Wow. Douche.
So basically, he's sitting here going, that's stereotypical, and you used my photo, and then it turns out to be exactly the point of the study.
How dare you use mine? Right. I'm offended.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, girl. And it turns out to be not him. Facepalm.
Unbelievable. I went to the club this weekend. To the comedy club.
Like
to the punchline.
Oh, that kind of club.
Then I went to the comedy club and I heard this one guy tell a joke, and I know I'm going to chop it up. And he goes that he was at a place and he was going to use the men's room, but something was out of order, so he goes into the ladies' room. And that he's reading the writing on the wall. And then the men's room is very aggressive and very, very mean and just nasty. And that the ladies' room, he goes, he's sitting there and he looks over and it says something about don't let anybody tell you any different. Just know that you're beautiful always. And he was like,
so nice.
Yes,
girl.
You know, and it just made me laugh that he was sitting there reading graffiti in the women's restroom. It's just so stupid.
You know, they started advertising in the stalls now. So, like, when you're sitting, which girls, you know, unfortunately we have to sit and all that and right
Don't
in front
have
of us.
to, but if you want to.
Well, we hover, but while we're hovering, we look straight ahead, and that's where they started to put advertisement.
Boom.
So, yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
People's using their smarts because, you know, everybody poops. So, boom, free well, probably not free, but advertisement.
In the men's room, when you stand there, because you know about the unwritten rule, you don't look side to side when you're standing.
Yeah.
You look straight
look up,
ahead.
Look down. That's it.
You could peel over yourself, but you better look just straight ahead. You know. Anyway, on the wall right above the plumbing there, they have sports pages, or they'll have ads for, you know, hair replacement and ED meds or whatever, you know what I mean? Which is kind of weird. That's, you know, the time and place kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, you're going to get your information out there.
Everybody's got to use the bathroom. Right, hipsters. Them and their same looking faces and stuff.
Them and their pay scoots.
Right. So what do you think the average age of a hipster is? And I'm just guessing. I don't know, but I'm just wondering.
I'm going to say like 33.
Okay. I would have guessed maybe a little
younger?
Maybe a little bit younger. Like 28 to 32 maybe. But I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, because those are the guys that has like, those real nice full beards, you know what I mean? You gotta have a couple of years under your belt,
right?
Unless you're one of these hyper testosterone freaks, you know, that look like gorillas at 14. You know,
yeah.
I knew a couple guys like that.
Oh, I know.
You're like,
I know.
Jesus, man,
like...
you shave your neck. Yeah. How old are you? 14. You're like, oh my god. Yeah, there's some freaks out there, man. Did you see them? This was maybe a month or two old. But there was some young girl who got a straight 10 on some floor competition.
Some gymnastics.
Yeah, some gymnastics
competition.
Thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know one move from another. All I'm saying is this chick looked like,
oh wow,
like gravity was talking to her and she was defying it.
She's like, no, thank you.
I gotta look it up.
No, I was kind of asking about age because I mean I'm definitely not a hipster. I just, you know, I'm beating my own drum type, but I don't know, maybe I'm just like everybody else, but you know, I'm getting older. I'm gonna be 40 in September.
Oh.
Hey, it's all about perspective, and from mine it sucks.
Yeah. Okay, I found it.
All right.
Her name is Caitlin Ohashi. 10.0 floor routine 1/12/19. You got to look it up on YouTube.
All right.
She's got this short, choppy hair, athletic build, and the kid runs like 40 miles an hour. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. Barefoot.
And say the name again.
Caitlin Ohashi. Just, you know, whenever you get a chance, check it out. You're sitting there like, it's like the Matrix in real life. It's absolutely incredible.
Maybe I'll I'll link it on our Facebook page so people can see it too. So as I'm getting older...
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of people go through this little thing where, you know, they have a little, I don't know if you want to call it denial or whatever, but they go, okay, so that wrinkle wasn't there last year. I'm going to get Botox. I'm going to get lip fillers. I'm going to do this and tummy tuck, you know, whatever. Just, you know, trying to stay young and comfortable in your own body, that sort of thing. I figured I would look for ways to kind of stay young. So I found this guy, his website is danielsfunny.com, and it says 10 rad ways to stay young and healthy. So I'm like, wow, I'm not a hipster, but I can, you know, talk like one. So I'm like, okay, this might be rad, dude. So, so here's number one. The next time your partner says that he or she is too tired to make love, leave the room, grab your skateboard, because, you know, that's just sitting right in the hallway. Grab your skateboard, and then skateboard through the door, land on the bed. Your partner will be so impressed with your youth and virility, they can't help but get a little excited. And then repeat that every day, twice a day, until your skateboard breaks. Right? I'm like, check that one off the box. Perfect.
That's so stupid.
And I've never skateboarded in my life.
No. I think I tried it once when I was like 14. And it shot out from underneath me.
Right?
And I was like, I guess I'm not a skateboarder.
Right. No, but you know those people like break their bones and they're like, oh, gotta get back on the skateboard. I'm like, once is enough for me.
Are those kids that jump off of, like off the top of a set of stairs and try to
parkour.
ride it down a railing?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes. And then they rack themselves.
Dude.
Sorry, dude. You shouldn't have done that in the first place.
That looks like it's going to end badly. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. Okay. So number 2, hang out at the mall, which that could be innocent enough. If you see a group of teenagers, approach them, throw up gang signs. Any combination of and mixture of fingers will do. So explain that you too are the Kesha and that you really want to be their chaperone of fun. And I guess you have to use these exact words. And then throw eggs at the food court Sbarro and use phrases like, you ain't about that life, and shoddy wanna thug.
That's sure to get you a whole lot of street cred with modern teenagers.
And I don't know what teenager would look at me and go, get away from here, you weirdo. No, they would all be like, man, dude, you are so extra. I want you to be my boo, or, something.
Yeah, that's when it starts getting a little sketch. You might want to leave the teenagers alone at that point.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe, but
you
Carlos, you ain't about that life.
If somebody's if you're trying to boo up with some 14-year-olds, it's time to bounce, son.
I don't even know what that means. I thought it was like your friend or your. Yeah.
No, I think that's sweethearts.
Oh, like you're dating?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't like little kids to date, so.
Yeah.
I ain't
you're not
about
trying to date
that
little
life.
Kids. Yeah, you're totally. I
ain't about that.
For the record, you're totally not about that life. So stop.
Shoddy don't want that thug.
No. Shoddy wants a nice guy.
Right. Yeah. All right, so number 3, buy the latest video game systems and tell your children that they're not allowed to touch them. Then, build Coke on the games and don't even care about it. Having no worries is important when you're trying to feel young again.
I think that would just piss off your kids.
And me, like I just paid money for that, so yeah. I don't know.
My son he's pretty adept at the video games. And sometimes he'll play that Call of Duty, and my hands don't twitch that fast to do what he does. I can't.
Oh my God!
I couldn't
unless
do
you
it.
have a trimmer from doing dental hygiene for years and years.
No, my hands are permanently shaped into like little claws.
Yeah.
Like I could probably grasp a tennis ball with the tenacity of a pit bull. And that's about it. They don't twitch. They just squeeze and hold things real strong.
Right. Yeah. Like a boa constrictor.
And he tells me this story that when he was a kid, there was this video game that he was playing, and I told him that that I knew the guy who developed the video game.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, why don't you call him and tell me how to pass this board? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna call him and bother him for that. He was like, dude, I need to know. I can't get past this one part.
He's desperate. I'm desperate here.
And I guess I was just doing it just to mess with him. I don't know anybody who's a video game designer. You know what I mean? And he goes, dude, I remember thinking, what a jerk. Not only does he know the guy, he doesn't help me out with the video game. And
Dad!
I'm like, I don't remember that at all. He's like, yeah, dude, I remember.
Oh my gosh.
And I kind of feel bad about it, but it's still kind of funny though.
It is funny.
You know.
I used to babysit my little sisters and tell them crazy stuff, and then and years later they're telling me what I told them. I was like, what? Okay, so number 4, go to the local college campus and challenge the biggest guy you see to a fight. If he says that he's not going to fight an old person, steal his girlfriend behind his back, divorce your wife, become terrified of commitment, fall in love over and over and over again with the wrong people, become jaded far too early. That has too many moving parts. I don't think I can.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of time. But the point is, there's some silly stuff that you can do to feel young again.
I was gonna say that there's one more. Yeah, I was gonna skip some.
Uh-huh.
There's two more that I think you have to hear.
Okay, hit me.
Go to the gym. Don't even stretch or warm up or anything. Take some dumbbells and then just drop them on the ground really hard, and you do it over and over and over until they're forced to give you a membership, and then you never go back again because now you have a membership. Because once once you buy a membership to a gym, you don't go anymore. It's like reverse psychology. And then the last one that I'm going to talk about is chill at Starbucks. Meet people at Starbucks. Complain about Starbucks. Make love in a Starbucks bathroom. And then settle for Starbucks sometimes.
Ugh.
That was number 10.
I get it. I used to be real heavy in the Starbucks. Did you ever drink it?
I was never really into it. I would go and I would get something, and it was good, but I just can't stand paying like half my paycheck when I go in there.
Dude, I want to say 2008, 2009, I was hooked on caramel macchiatos.
Oh, yeah. I think that's the drink I would have.
The hot one?
Yeah, used to. Like, I don't drink that stuff anymore,
Dude.
but yeah.
And and it's just a ton of milk, caramel, macchiato, whatever the hell that is.
Chocolate stuff, yeah.
Goo, little pumps of vanilla. I don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
But the mess is delicious, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it'll kill you. That's all I'm going to say. You drink enough of those, you're broke, fat, and toothless. That's what's going to happen. No offense, Starbucks. I'm just saying moderation. You know what I mean?
They don't know the word.
Yeah, I'm not trying to attack Starbucks. I'm just saying any sugary drinks, which is, I found another list of healthy things that you can do. And one of them saying was, it's stuff that we already know, that sugary drinks, sodas, juices, and so like sweet teas and stuff may shorten your lifespan.
Throw them in the trash. Trash them.
Yeah. Like I'll drink a sweet tea every once in a while, but here in the South, it is sweet.
Oh, yeah.
It is like real sweet. Like you're like, man, there's got to be a 5-pound bag of sugar dissolved in that 1 gallon of tea. Do you have Cracker Barrels where you're at?
Yeah. I've been there. Before, yeah.
Looks like a garage sale, right?
Oh, yes.
Do you think that's new old crap?
Yes.
Or is it old, real old crap?
Do you mean the stuff in the gift shop or the stuff in the actual restaurant?
No, the stuff that they got like saws and old bicycles and skis and crap that's got nailed to the walls.
I'm going to guess that they had somebody make them for them, for the chains.
To make them look old?
The same, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I hope so.
It's a good question, though.
Because they got the American Picker guys just working overtime.
Right? They have stock in their show.
Do you collect anything?
Not really. I'm trying to think. Not really. I guess, I like angels. They represent, like, because I lost some babies, so, like, angels kind of represent, or birds and angels, yeah. So I've got, like, birds around my house and angels and that sort of thing. But other than that, like, I'm trying to think, not really. I collect, like, tumblers, like, sports drink cups, water bottle type stuff. But that's not, like...
That's a very niche collection.
John hates it. He's like, why do you need all these cups? I'm like, because I drink a lot of water.
I'm thirsty.
I only use like 1 or 2 at a time, but I have like 50 of them in my cabinet.
Someday you'll get tired of them and just start chucking stuff.
Oh, yeah, I've done that already. I got rid of a bunch.
Dude.
What about you? Besides you got your knives?
Yeah, I buy stuff I like, but I use it too. I don't just like put it up and just like, and just take it out and fondle it and then put it back in a safe somewhere. I don't,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really collect anything, man. I like electronic stuff, but it all goes, I don't say bad, but a lot of it gets outdated pretty quickly, Right, yeah. Yeah. So, but if I could, I would buy, like high-end cameras, and like I have a Sony picture-taking camera. Like it's like the cheapest of the nice ones. Okay. It was like $6.99, which is a lot of money for me for a camera since I'm not a photographer, But they're top of the line one. Now that I've gotten into photography a little bit, specifically portraits.
Portraits.
There's some that are like $3,200, and I'm like, oh my God, that would be amazing. But do I need that? No. Would it be cool to own? Totally. But yeah, I can't justify dropping 3 G's on a camera,
Yeah. Unless it's making you some money somehow.
Yeah, unless you're making, 3 G's a weekend taking pictures of,
Right.
kids playing freaking Little League or something, or, weddings or something. I just can't afford it. So it would be a total luxury kind of expenditure type of thing. But I think I'd like to collect camera stuff.
So I like astronomy. I'm not like super good at it, and I'm not experienced in it, but I did like sleep in a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Oh.
So just
there
kidding.
You go.
Just kidding. I was at home. But I bought like a cheap telescope from Amazon, and like I'll look at the moon, and I found like Venus and Mars and Jupiter and Saturn. Like I found a bunch of these planets and stuff, and I really like doing it, but it's one of those things like I would like to upgrade, but I'm not quite there yet. Like you have to be good at what you have now, and then you spend a little bit more money. And I don't do it as often as I should. Like if I'm going to go and spend more money on a better telescope, then I need to be doing this more often. Like this needs to be a weekly or something thing.
Do you live far enough out of the city where the light doesn't bleed into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's black at night.
It's pretty dang close. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I really do. Like looking at and finding things. Like that's the exciting part. So you get your one lens that you can see. It's you see a little bit further away. Like things look a little further away. And so once you get that in your sights, you have to switch the lens to a better lens, so it's like bigger. The magnification's better. And oh man. I was outside like trying to like for 2 hours, but every time I'd switch to the other lens, I would lose it, and trying to find it with the higher magnification is so hard. And I was like cussing. I was like, and I was like, wait a minute, why am I getting so frustrated?
This is supposed to be fun.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, I had to calm down a little bit. I really want to find, there's some galaxies that you should be able to find with a small telescope, and I really want to find those. But I'll work on it once it gets a little bit nicer out, that sort of thing.
Right.
But anyway, so I
wouldn't know what I was looking for.
Yeah, I bought a book.
I'd need a book or an app or something to tell me what it is that I'm looking at.
I have both. It's like a stargazer or something like that, and you like move your phone in different parts of the sky, and it'll show you what you're looking at, that sort of thing. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
It's one of those things.
So let's just say money's no object. You're gonna go out and buy a banging ass telescope.
I would buy the Hubble.
What's a telescope run? I have no idea.
Oh, I don't really know. Like this one is called I think the name of it's like a Celestron, and it was like $45.
That's
on
it?
Amazon. Yeah, it's just some cheap little thing. I got it for our anniversary last year. Like I bought it for myself.
That's not bad at all.
No, And then you can buy like different lens packets for it and stuff like that. I haven't done that yet because I need to, prove that I need to spend that money on it, But yeah, it is definitely fun. And John like tries to act like it's no big deal. Like, oh, so you're looking at the moon, or oh, you found Mars or whatever. And then he'll like come out and look, and I know he's like kind of excited too.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Saturn is amazing because you can see the rings. That's like one of the biggest reasons I would get a bit better telescope, because when you look at it, it's just a tiny blip, but you can tell there's rings around it. And then with Jupiter obviously is easy to see, and you can see, because if you look at Jupiter closer up, it has like stripes across it of the different gases and stuff like that. So
you can see that?
I can see the different stripes on Jupiter, and then you can also see its 4 moons, which is really, really cool.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my little thing. I like that. Yes.
I always thought they were nerds. No, I'm messing with you. No.
What are you trying to say, man?
I'm looking at one right now, right? It's $309, man. And it's called the Orion Space Probe, which honestly doesn't sound very friendly.
That is an unfortunate name.
Yeah. Then there's a Star Watcher. So these are pretty moderately priced. That's not bad at all.
Yeah. So if I ever win the lottery, because we're playing in the lighthearted group. We're playing to win it, in it to win it.
There
I
you
would
go.
totally buy a decent telescope that could show me Jupiter and all that. Up
Now,
close.
would you get one that you can hook up your phone to it so you can take pictures of what it is that you're saying?
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you got to go all the way.
Times, like, I wish I could take pictures of what I'm seeing so I can, like, show everybody. I'll post on Facebook. I'll be like, I just saw Jupiter. And everybody's like, oh, that's cool. And then, but they don't see what I saw. And it's not as cool for them as it was for me. But
I hear you.
Hey, so last time you did a little quick round of, it was almost like Would You Rather.
Uh-huh.
So I looked up a bunch.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm gonna do you this time. So.
All right.
Oh, shit, that didn't sound right.
I get it.
So, are you ready?
Hit me.
Would you rather lose all of your money and valuables or all of the pictures you have ever taken?
Money and valuables.
You'd rather lose those? Me too. But here's the thing, with Facebook, all your pictures are on Facebook.
I hear what you're saying. You always have like a sneaky workaround.
I know, I'm so sneaky.
You
I
know?
just use my brain. I'm a critical thinker.
All right. This is because I think you ever look at a picture.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then you're like, oh my God, I remember what I was thinking that day. Or, oh yeah, I remember something that you couldn't think of it on your own until you saw the picture.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Have you seen that movie? It's Robin Williams, and he puts together like eulogy videos.
Yeah. Did we not have this conversation?
Maybe we did. I don't know. But here's the thing, like, so somebody sitting in on that eulogy video, one part of the movie was like, he goes, but I always thought that boat was red and it was green or something like that. So the pictures, basically, you might remember it one way, but the pictures are there as proof. Like, there's no having to remember it. So
Right.
I agree, though, because you can always make more money.
I think that we have way more shit than we need.
Oh, no doubt.
The average
No
person
doubt.
does. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Yeah.
Like, I got rooms in my house that I don't really go into or hang out in. What am I doing? You know what I mean?
Right. Yes.
So it's like, do you need half this crap? Would you miss it if you didn't have it tomorrow?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So it's like, people that, hoard and all that stuff, they're not happy. So it's not like those things are making them life fulfilled or anything. And here, like, I'm in my extra bedroom. Like, this is supposed to be a kid's room if we ever have kids. So, like, right now it's just full of junk that, like, I definitely don't need this stuff. Like, I only come in here to record our, podcast, and then I might not be in this room until next week. But yet I've got a bunch of crap in here.
There you go.
Yep. Full of extras.
When you move, that's when you realize how much crap you really have.
No doubt about that.
When you got to put your hands on everything, it's horrifying,
Yeah. So, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah. We got sidetracked on that one hard.
Yes. Just a little. That's all right, though. Oh, my God. Okay, so this is kind of a light one. The other ones are really, like, I don't know. We could sit and talk about this for days. So this one says, would you rather your shirts be always 2 sizes too big or 1 size too small?
As a big man, 2 sizes too big.
Yeah, I think I would agree. Like, I cannot stand tight clothing. I'd much rather be 2 sizes too big.
Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah, that's an easy one. Would you rather live in the wilderness far from civilization or live on the streets of a city as a homeless person?
I'll live in the woods.
Hell yeah. Yes. I feel like I would feel so much more free, like, in the woods and stuff.
And just eat berries and worms and stuff.
Right. Yeah, you just eat berries and nuts and stuff,
Pine cones, just organic stuff,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no added sugar. So here's one. Would you rather be alone for the rest of your life or always be surrounded by annoying people?
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. This is a hard one for me because I'm okay being alone, but not like forever. But I mean, can you beat up the annoying person to where they like
I don't think
pass out for a while?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to relax.
Right, yeah.
So I'm gonna pass on the annoying people. Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
so you're gonna
already
be
I'm
alone.
already living in the woods, so might as well be by myself.
Right. You like John Rambo.
Yeah.
We watched Rambo 3 last night, by the way.
Oh yeah?
His knife was front and center.
Dude. That's when he went to Afghanistan, I think, right?
Yeah. Oh, here's one. This one is an easy answer for me. Would you rather have an easy job working for someone else or work for yourself but work incredibly hard?
I'm gonna work for myself, man. I think.
I'd take the easy job.
Really?
I mean, if I'm guaranteed to have the job forever, I'm cool with an easy job and working for somebody else.
I don't mind working for other people, but I think, a lot of people work hard for other people, at their jobs.
True. Yeah.
And then they have a side thing or a project that they want to do, and they don't work as hard for their own thing.
Right.
So I'm just saying, I have my job and I'm grateful for it. But I think isn't that the goal, is to sort of have your own, like I grew up in a part of New Jersey where everybody had a job, but everybody had a side hustle too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You sold makeup, you made dresses, you
right.
cut lawns, you fixed cars.
Sold drugs. Yeah.
I didn't hang out with that element, but yeah,
but I'm sure it was going on, and they were making good money
for some folks. I'm too nervous. Even if I wanted to, I don't think I could be like, hey, dude, have like a briefcase with some weed in it or however it works. I don't know. I couldn't do it, man. I just don't have the nerve for it.
Yeah.
I'm again, no offense to all the drug dealers out there. I'm just
right. No offense, not at all.
Do you? This is not my cup of tea.
So, Carlos, what you have to do now is walk into the mall and throw up just random gang signs, just so they know you're cool. We're moving on to I'll just do this last one.
What do you got?
You have to think very closely. You have to think very closely.
Think clearly and loudly. Okay.
Yeah. Would you rather find your true love or a suitcase with $5 million inside?
Assuming that I didn't already find my true love and marry her
yes.
29 years ago.
Right.
And if I go back, or just like if, let's say I had never married, or I didn't, that kind of thing, I've been single this whole time.
Sure.
At my age, I take the cash.
Cash money. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Like, I would just travel, and get a dog.
I mean, love is nice and all, but it's not as nice as that $5,000 telescope. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, let's do one more, because this one's a little funny.
Okay.
It could be funny. Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere or be able to read minds?
Teleport anywhere?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. That sounds awesome. Read minds.
It does. It sounds pretty awesome, but...
So I could Professor Exit from right here.
Yes.
And just know
and
what
not
people
just
are thinking.
mutants. Everybody. Boom. Like, I got my answer, and I'm gonna explain.
I like traveling.
Yeah.
So maybe the teleporting anywhere. And I can just, I could go in and check in on my mom, have a cup of coffee, and then be back home, right?
Yeah. That's
okay.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. And then, do I really want to know what people think? Unless I was going to be a detective or something. Yeah. I almost don't even want to know what people think, because I'm sure it's just gonna piss me off. You know what I mean?
It would be like that Bruce Willis disease where you'd like touch people and like all the horrible things they've done.
Yeah, I don't want to know that. I'm like, dude, seriously?
That's a good point.
So I'm gonna go with teleport, dude, because I like going. I don't mind being at work. I don't like getting there. So if I could just show up at work.
That's true. Yeah.
Boom, I'm there.
You'd never be late.
I would never be late. I'm late all the time now.
You got to go home for lunch? Boom. Oh, crap, I forgot to buy something at the store. Boom.
You're not
Done.
feeling well at work? Go home, poop, and then go back. Bow.
That is all worth it right
In
there.
the privacy of your own home? Are you kidding me?
So I was going to say, at first I was going to say, be able to read minds. And here's why. Because if you're able to read minds, you can just play poker professionally and win all this money, and then you can fly anywhere you need to go. So yeah, it would take more time, but then I would have all this money and still be able to know, like, you know, that Carlos has an ace and a jack, but, you know.
Or you could be like a television psychic.
Oh, yeah, see? I could make millions.
And just be on TV, and they're like, how does she do it? Be like, does the name Angelo mean anything? And women would be like, oh my God, how does she know about Angelo? And her husband Henry was like, yeah, who the hell is Angelo? You know what I mean? And then boom, now we got problems.
I don't know. So we should do some would you rathers like every now and again. That's kind of funny.
I think it is fun.
I do too. We need to get some viewers or listeners involved. All 2 of them. We lost 2 this episode. What do you think, Carlos?
It sounds pretty good. What do you think?
Hey, Carlos.
Yes, Andy.
This was episode 22. We're going to do episode 25 live.
Yeah, we're doing it live, dude.
Carlos is a technical genius, and he can figure this out.
This has been a kind of a low energy episode today.
Yeah, we're taking it mellow today.
Yeah, we're having a regroup day. But
it's a Monday.
But I did win the Battleship, so
yeah,
I'm not bragging. I'm just saying.
Rubbing it in. It only took 5 weeks? No.
Yeah. I'm glad it's over.
That's cool. I'll post a little teaser so you guys will be all wondering who won. What's up now?
I don't think anybody gives a damn.
What? No, just the other day, one of the dentists I work with, he said, he goes, hey, did you win your Battleship game yet? Yeah, see? We're getting around. He's one of our 3 listeners.
You know? And my doc comes up. He's like, hey, man, have a good weekend. He goes, hey, Carlos. I'm like, yeah. He goes, H6. And he just smiles and walks off. Right? Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I think we called that one already, Doc. I think we called that one. But
yeah, and it was a miss. No.
Yeah, it was. We both missed that one. But yeah, I guess. Awesome. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah.
I think people kind of like enjoy it. Maybe a little.
But the thing is, we don't beat them to death with it, you know?
Yeah. And we could be worse. We could definitely be worse.
I think so. We could be going like E1.
And then not take all that ums and ahs and pauses out.
That would be horrible.
An hour and 45 minutes later. Oh. So you're welcome, listeners. You're welcome.
Yes. All right, cool. Let's say we wrap it up.
Yeah. So find us on Facebook. You can still get in on the prize pack. You just got to find the post. Post your favorite thing and what episode it was on. And that's Off Your Flosser on Facebook, on Instagram. You can email us at offyourflosser@gmail.com. And then you can call us too.
At 256-743-5677 or 256-74-FLOSS.
What's up now, bro?
You know?
Yes, girl!
Okay, so if anybody's... this is coming out Friday, and I will be at the Hinman Friday.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to,
holla at your boy.
Send me a message or whatever. And, I'll let you buy me a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts?
There is a Starbucks in the CNN Center, right across the way from the.
And if they're buying, I mean,
and they also have little coffee stands all throughout where the Hinman thing is, but that coffee's aggressive.
Oh,
it's fresh but super strong, so it's meant to keep
strong, huh?
It's meant to keep you awake during C's.
Yes. Oh, because you're not presenting with your funny stuff.
Boom. There you go. No,
Boom.
I mean, I have a lot of friends that are going to be presenting this week, so I might catch a course or two from some of my hygiene people.
And
So
learn something. Learn something.
learn something. Say hi. Just stop by. But
Heck yeah.
all right.
Well,
And I'll
have
be
fun.
I will
Bowden.
be at the Punchline this weekend with Alonzo Bowden. So if you're in the area, come through, buy a ticket.
Yes.
Yeah,
And holla at your boy.
I know, right? All right. Well, that's it for episode 22.
22.
Are you good?
Oh, good. Oh,
All
good.
right.
Yes. Very
Well, listen.
good.
Well, thanks for doing this tonight, and have a great night.
And don't forget,
Always.
always
Don't forget
go
to floss.
floss yourself.
Go floss yourselves. Exactly.